I forgot I didn't have my mic on. Hello and welcome to Sunday Skin. I saw someone in that they dipped right back out. So we'll wait a few minutes because I did not put anything on my community page. So we'll see how this goes. Hey, Red, how are you? Good to see you. What's going on with you? You have a good Halloween? It was so sad around here. Hey, Geraldine, how are you? Did church go a bit late? You know what? No, not today. Not today. Um, like it's 3 o'clock now here in Detroit. I know we lost the hour. Today was first Sunday. Hey, Sophie, how are you? Hi, Mrs. Grace. Darylyn says, I'm great, happy to be here. I'm happy to have you here. Let me just show a couple of the comments. Yeah, I can read it better like that. Did church go a little bit late? Nope, it did not. We were on time. And there's Sophie. If you guys don't know each other, please do get to know each other. All you guys have excellent channels and are very talented in what you do. As a matter of fact, for today in church, we didn't even have a sermon. We didn't have a sermon because it was so spirit filled from people giving their testimonies and then in song and worship and praise and uh, you know it just turned out like that, and the pastor said we've had church and the spirit was here, so we did our communion and we got out of there pretty much, on time today. Sophie says, I'm great. How are you and family doing? Hoping all is well. Everything is good. Thank you for asking. I hope your family is doing well too. In fact, everybody, because it's like, oh my God, crazy right now. Absolutely crazy with this virus. And I take the temperatures at church. Red says, I was thinking the stream started at 1. I got confused. Oh, okay. No, it's always at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, always at 3 o'clock. And Mr. G got up and got all dressed up and got his coat, his hat on. And I knew I had like a couple of things to do before I left. So I went to church without replacing my nails that had popped off because I haven't gone to the salon to get nails put on. I've been like ordering nails off of Amazon, and they have some beautiful nails. I don't know if you can see the stones on that one there. And I got some more really pretty ones. They're a real natural look, real soft. I like something that's soft. They're a little long, but for my makeup videos, they're fine. I prefer them just a little bit shorter. Why was it sad at your house? No, no, it wasn't sad. Uh, the atmosphere was sad because we're used to seeing the children going up and down the street, running to the stores, running to the gas station to get their trick or treat. I did not see one child. Like some of the neighbors further down the street, and I attached that to my last video, the Beauty and the Beast at the end. I attached like some of their decorations that they had in the yard. So maybe they had like young children. Um, but I didn't see not one trick or treater, not one. So sad um, that they could not go out like they normally do, because of the virus. So I don't even know anyone with small children to ask them what did they do for the kids. Zen! Hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you've been well. I love going to hear you sing and perform. You're always in such an upbeat mood. I like that. I really do. And I hope that you're doing well in your family. Red says hello to Zen. Yep, so that's what I meant about it being sad. Um, just the atmosphere. Things are just not the same. And unfortunately, until everybody gets on the same page with what we're doing to combat the virus, it's going to be like this, unfortunately. I don't know. Oh, let me take this one banner down because we have begun. Uh, there we go. Let me go back to my comments. Yeah, so I don't know. Did any of you see trick or treaters? Let's see if I can reach this light without hurting my leg. Oh God, any further than what is hurt? No, that should be better. Okay. Yep. I went trick or treating with the dogs, and the dogs wore costumes. Oh, neighbors put treats outside the door. It was fun. Okay. Yep, I saw that on the news that's how some people were doing it. They just put like the treats in like Ziploc bags, and then the kids can just come up and grab a bag and go. And then that way they didn't come into contact. And I had to go to Lowe's, but it was in a different city, Levant, no, Westland. And on the way further down, these decorations were in Livonia, Michigan. This one house was so big, they had a full cemetery, and all the headstones were like a real pretty colored blue. And then another house had a skeleton bride and groom sitting on a bench, and they were all dressed up, and they had lights in their clothes, and it hadn't quite got dark yet. It was like dusk dark, and you could tell that it was going to be very pretty. Carolyn says, Red, my cousin put candy in a small sandwich bags on her porch. Yep. Yep, that's what people were doing. Uh, so the kids wouldn't miss out. And I wished I had a saw that report earlier because that's what I would have done. Like I didn't even put my lights out and stuff this year because remember I went live last Halloween, and that was the first time I had given out candy in such a long time. So Yeah, it was kind of different. Kind of different. I don't, like I said, I didn't see not one child. But the thing about it was, for the last video I did, I went to the Halloween store. I don't know if you guys have a Halloween store in your city, but they sell costumes, makeup, all that type of thing. And it was packed in the Halloween store where parents were buying their children costumes. And I was like, okay, I saw them out buying costumes. Uh, and to go to the Halloween store, I'm presuming that they live, probably somewhere in my area. But for me not to see one child dressed up, Red says, that's nice of your cousin at Daryl. And there was a neighbor that put full size candy bars on their fence with clothespins. Oh, that's another good idea. Yeah, that was a real good idea. Decorative too until they were all gone. Red also says today and tomorrow is Dia de Muertos. Dia de Muertos. I've never heard of that. So you're going to have to explain what that is. Soul Food Queen, hello to you. Welcome to the stream. I just know that, it's good, to see all you guys and just know that you all are okay. It was kind of sad in church today. The one guy was saying that he participates in a meeting and that he knew of 60 people who passed away this year. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. So just know that we are blessed that we can sit here and talk to each other. Red says Day of the Dead in Spanish. How come I thought it was last week? So I didn't miss it. Today and tomorrow. Okay. So the first and the second. Hello, Mr. G. Welcome to the stream, Mr. G. Can I help you with a skincare question? Oh, wait a minute. Red says hi to Mr. G. He was in my last video too. He just had to sneak in there. He had to sneak in there, but he helps me so much with certain things. And this week has been like really rough on me. I need an injection because I haven't had one since June. So I had to call them, and they can't even get me in until the 11th. But my legs and my feet swole up like really big. Like my right leg swelled up so much it was shining. So I had to put on the old lady stockings, the compression stockings. And I just asked God, I say, Lord, let my legs go down by Sunday so I can put on my white stockings to go with my white nurse dress for Sunday. And they went down, and I was so glad. But after this live, I'm gonna put them back on. So I already see right now it's probably something I read that one of my medications causes the swelling because I didn't have this problem before, and I got to take the medicine or else I'm gonna be in real bad pain. And I'm gonna talk to the doctor about it next time and see if it's something else he can give me. I think Mr. G is tuned in to see the beautiful host. Probably so. Next comment, Mr. G says, okay, back to the game. Love you. Love you too. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, last Halloween I was on your live stream and it was so fun with you and Mr. G. Yeah, we did have a good time feeding. I mean, not feeding, but passing out the candy to the kids. And both of us were dressed up because we haven't been able to do it. When are you eligible to get your knee surgery? Oh, I'm eligible. I've been eligible for like about 5 or 6 years. I was eligible when I got the left one done to get it, but I needed to get better and get back to work at that particular time. And so I said, oh, I'll put it off, and I probably won't get it till after I retire. So now that I'm not working anymore, I can get it, but it's an elective surgery. And I just talked to my daughter, and her mom had knee surgery this week or last week. And she said the same day she had it, they sent her to rehab, and then they sent her home on the same day. I stayed in the hospital 3 days and had therapy and came home. Then I had home therapy. So now what they're doing is they're doing the surgery and getting you right into therapy right after the surgery. And I think my daughter said that they put like a ball of medicine on her knee. And it can't be a nerve block, because if it was a nerve block, then she would be able to feel her leg. So it has to be some type of a numbing agent, but she still has pain. They gave her a lot of medicine, she said, to come home with. And I guess they're only keeping you if you're having a real hard time. And they keep you a little bit longer. But they sent her home. And I'm just not willing to go to the hospital right now because of the COVID, since it is elective, unless it gets like real, real bad that I can't take it. But the knee, I mean, it's bad, but my back is worse right now. So that's what I'm referring to, is my back and getting my injections in my back, and I get those sedated. So the last time I had one was in June. So I called myself saving up my injection, because you can only have 3 in like 6 months. So I wanted to save an injection to get like a couple of weeks before the wedding so I could dance and move around and feel good. So, of course, we didn't get married in September. So I didn't get that injection. So I need it now. I need it real bad. You should see me like getting in and out of the car. It's like, oh my goodness, horrible. Like I'm 80 years old. Let's see. Red says, I love your Halloween makeup with the green look. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was a fun video to do. I wish that more people in the group had participated. I miss them, when they don't participate, but I understand everybody is like really busy, um, including myself, uh, because I'm trying to learn the Bigo app, which is another way to make money, but you go live. There's no video. I mean, you can post like a short video, I think. Um, and then somebody told me you can post like a video that's up to like an hour long, which is a long time for a video. But I'm not certain of that because I've only posted like really, really short ones. I'm popping off these nails that are loose. Um, I really want to put on a different set, but I just we'll see because I just glued a couple of them down. I don't want to tear up my nail bed any worse than it is. But yeah, I'm trying to learn the Bigo, and I'm in a family. So in a family, you kind of help each other. And they met a lady. One of the girls met a lady that is around my age, and she doesn't do makeup, but she likes makeup, and she has a big old channel. So I want to go to her channel and see what she's doing on her channel, um, to see, how I should do this, because another thing I can do is like revamp my cooking channel. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do on Bigo yet. If I'm gonna do the makeup or revamp my cooking channel there and add some more videos to my cooking channel. Let's see. Next comment. Sorry you're in so much pain. I understand when I tore my meniscus in my knee, but if you can believe it's almost healed. Wow, that's good, Red. See, you younger and you bouncing back. That is uh, wonderful. Lola J, Boo Bear. Hello, Lola J. I don't think I've ever met you, but welcome to the stream. Soul Food Queen says it did look good, her green makeup. Thank you. Thank you. Next comment, Lola J says, Boo, you looking good. I like your hair and your glasses and your skin so silky and smooth, just like a chocolate egg. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Do you have a channel, Lola J? What do you do? Because your avatar is just a beautiful blue flower. Because we've never met before. So tell me something about you. Princess Mine. Hi, love. How are you? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Princess Nine says, hello, everyone. Let's see. Let me go back up. Lola J says, hi, babe. Remember me. It's Filipino J. It's me. Something about this is slightly familiar. Slightly. I would have to look your channel up. Let's see. Princess Mind says, fine, and you. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Lola just says, I like the skin. Oh, you like skin? Let's see what else you're saying. I'm Filipino J. You told me you would be on YouTube, and now I am seeing you. Big Show, I clicks. I hear you live, babe. Hmm. Nope, it's not coming to me. Are you from Vigo? There's nothing familiar. But anyway, wow, Filipino J or Lola J comments back. what do you guys want to discuss today? Because no one asked for any tips or anything like that in the last video because it was Halloween inspired makeup. So I said I was going to leave it up to the audience to decide what they wanted to discuss. Uh, Let me see. You told me you would be on YouTube, and now I see you. Okay, I read that one. I'm from Filipino. Sorry, my English no good. I can understand enough. Um, so you don't have a channel. Red says how to look good in photos. You know what? That's a hard one because I never ever used to like my photos when I would take pictures. To me, I always thought that I didn't look as good as the other people in the picture. So what I would do is just practice. Like I take a lot of pictures and my videos on my iPhone. So I have a feature with the shutter that will take burst of pictures, like anywhere from like 2 or 3 up to like 10. So for me, I just practice by using the burst on the camera or phone, whichever one, and just kind of change your position to see what position you like your head in, or your, if you're using your body in the photo, what stance, because some people like to put one leg out in front of them and kind of swing their hip either to the right or left side. So I would practice that in your camera and just kind of look and pick out which poses you look the best in. And I think that that would help a lot. And you always want to make sure that your makeup is not giving like a flashback, like if you might have on too much highlighter, um, or if your foundation or primer don't mix well and you get oh god, I can't call the name of it, and we talked about it last week. Oh goodness, it'll come to me. Oxidize, when your makeup oxidizes and your skin kind of looks gray, but that's, two separate things. Your makeup being right as opposed to what poses you might strike during your pictures. It's all it's all practice. Let's see. Next one. I miss you from the last time I came to see you. YouTube's like you say. I clicked channel and you live. Okay, so you just came to visit. I want to talk on how to get skin smooth and a good brown look. Okay. What is your skin tone? What is your shade? Are you light, medium, fair, olive, dark? What is your skin tone? And I'm just writing everybody's name down for today. For giveaways. Anybody else have um, any questions that come to mind when it comes to makeup or skincare? I don't know if Lola J is still here to answer the question I posed to him. I'm just gonna run up in the chat right quick while I'm waiting for somebody to respond. Zen. Yep, that was a fun makeup look to do. I started at 3 o'clock in the morning preparing to put the green makeup on, setting up everything. And that's the only thing about makeup. I actually didn't get started until like 6:30 in the morning. So of course by then I was like super tired, but I finished it and then I had to take a nap and then I came back and I kind of retouched around my mouth because I had eaten. I retouched around my mouth and then took my still photos. So it was an all day process. And we were actually supposed to post that same day that I did the makeup. I was kind of late, and so was Lavinia. So she decided, she was like, "Well, let's just post tomorrow." That was like music to my ears. So I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much." Then I don't have to like feel pressured, and I could take my time and edit. The wind is blowing like so strong. It knocked over some of my decorations outside, but I just heard something fall over. I don't know what it was. Let's see. I see some new comments here. Red says, "How long did it take to do the video and upload?" Um, well, what I did is I recorded on my phone. So I just set it up and I had my shutter release in my hand. And I think I only stopped once because I heard something outside and I wanted to know what it was. So I stopped and the camera kept running while I was going to check. So what I do after that, I come back and I might only had like two clips, but they were real long. So when I edit them, I'll advance it and then I'll split it and throw away portions that I don't want. So that process goes like pretty fast. But because it's so much background noise, I've been doing a lot of voiceovers lately. Um, and then that way I can have it like the TV to keep me company or some music, and it just works out better. Any noise that's in the video, once I go to edit it, well, actually, before I take it off my phone, I can edit it on the phone and cut the volume off so that when I do put it on the editor, there's no volume and I can voice over like really, really um, easily. Lola J, at least you get one more day. Yes, yep. I was happy about that. Next comment. Be careful for wind. It's dangerous. Yes, it is. It's blowing very strong. Yes, I know you mean with edits, video splices. Yep, I taught myself pretty well on the editors I use. I like Viva Video, and what is the other one I use? InShot. InShot has the best music. And sometimes I might edit on Viva Video, save that, and then go to InShot and upload my video to InShot and use their music. And they'll let you remove the watermark for free once per day. So that's been a good thing. Let's see. For me, edit takes most time. It takes a lot of time. Let's see. Good. You what editor program do you like? The Viva Video and the InShot. Yeah. Those are really good, easy to use. Oh, I know. Oh, know this one. Okay, so you know about the ones I'm saying. I have to come over to your channel. Maybe when I come over, I will remember. Lola J says yes. Next comment. Edits can be hours. Yep, that's true. Um, if you do a whole bunch of small little clips, it can be a long time because what I was doing before would be a little bit, then I would stop, then I do a little bit more, but now I just let the camera run and whatever it picks up, excuse me, it picks up, and then I just cut it out later, and it goes much quicker. So it probably took me maybe 2 hours to put that makeup on. 2 hours. And it probably took me 45 minutes to like cut it, split it and cut portions out. So, Food Queen says, I love red lipstick. I know you do, girl. It's so many different types of red. Red is a fun one. Red says, did I tell you that Stardust is going to be a pinup pup? She will be Miss December. Yep, you told me that. Yep, you have to let us know when those calendars go on sale so that if anybody wants to support that cause, they can purchase, the calendar. If that's possible, that they could be mailed, to us. Lola says, like, if you only have little times, what you pick, please. If I only have a little bit of time, then I just wait till I have more time so I can get things like I wanted. Soulful Queen says, it is so nice on everyone. Yeah. Let's see, next comment. Hey, Breezy. Breezy says, hello, everyone. Next comment. Lola says, I like reds too, but with me, brown skins, hard for me to get right. Yep. Wait a minute. Wait. I remember you now. I remember you. You got little boys. Little boys. I remember you now. And you do a lot of fun videos and a lot of dancing, a lot of editing. I remember you now. I remember you. It's been so long since I've seen you. I remember you now. Yep, your name for your channel has changed, but I do remember you. It's good to see you. Yes, I remember you now. Let's see. Let me go back up with my comments because some of them rolled past. I hate to miss. Any comments? Lola says, I have the light brown skins. Yep, I remember you. You can edit. You can edit. And I remember you getting like some new equipment and you showing us your new equipment to make your videos better. No makeup. No, you didn't wear a lot of makeup, but you're a pretty girl. I remember you now. Soul Food Queen says, hello, Breezy. And sometimes your little boys would come into the room and try to get into the camera and you shoo them out. If I pick one only for me, it's my eyes. Okay, yep, you do have pretty eyes. You remember me? Yes, I remember you now. I do. I do. Red says, yes, I will do a video and people can get calendars mailed to them. The money goes to a national Afghan hound rescue organization. Okay, Red, that's a bet. Whenever you get the information, then I will share it on an episode of the Sunday Skin. Next comment. That moderator with the big head blocks me. She's so mean. I don't know who that is. Red December 02. She blocked me before. I don't know about that. That's kind of mean to say she got a big head. She was mean to me. I don't know. Red is not a mean person. So maybe you guys can like talk behind the scenes or whatever. I mean, because you're not blocked, because you're able to come on to my channel. So is she blocked you here or on her channel? Did you go to her channel and she blocked you? Let's see. Please tell her no, block me again. Let's see. You, me, friends. Yes, we're friends. Yep, I know you. Okay, she won't block you again, but don't be mean and say that she has a big head. That's not nice. I love you, friend. I'm Filipino J. Okay. We didn't block you. Yeah, because you're able to get on. If you were blocked, you wouldn't be able to get on. Yep, you're here. I remember you now. And after this stream, I'm gonna come over to your channel and see what you're doing and see if you still have your children, your little boys in your videos. I say your head and your forehead's too big for good photos. Then you block me. You was mean. I don't remember seeing that comment. And you're still here. I was just to say the truth to you. Look at your pic right now. Very big heads and very big foreheads. Plus you have center part here too. Come on now. That's not nice. That's not nice. Okay, I love you. Okay, yeah, don't do that. That's not nice. Red is like one of the sweetest people I know on YouTube in this sector of people that started out in YouTube the same time that I did, which I think you did too. Maybe you might have started a little bit before, because I remember all of us trying to get our watch hour time at the same time. I remember that. And then they changed it on us. I kind of forget what it was before. I think it was like to get to 10,000 watch hours. Yeah, 10,000 watch hours. And then they changed it. Wait a minute, what was it? Was it 10,000 watch hours? But then they changed it, and you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Wait a minute, what was it? Maybe it was 10,000 views. 10,000 views. Maybe that's what it was. 10,000 views. We were trying to get our views, all of us at the same time, including Red, because I want to say all of us got monetized like within weeks or a couple of months of each other. So all of us in this sector have been very respectful to one another. So I just want to, put that out there that that's not nice to say. So Soul Food Queen, what red lipstick are you wearing this fall? Who is it by? And what type of red is it? Is it a candy apple red, burgundy type red? Is it a matte? Is it a cream? Is it liquid? What are you wearing? Because that's where we left off, uh, red lipsticks. And the lipstick I have on, it's in the red family, but it's more like a grapey burgundy type, but it's still in the red family. And that's one thing about red, everybody can wear it. Red says Jeffree Star has a blood red lipstick. Oh my goodness. He is something else. I wonder what that looks like on his skin tone. The blood red, because he's so pale. Have you seen him wear it? He might, I don't know, maybe if he used a different um, shade of foundation, like a different family of whatever he puts on, to like maybe um, put a little bit of color to his skin, a little bit of melanin. I want to say, because he's so pale, but oh my God, people love him and he makes a lot of money. Soul Food Queen says, wow, blood red. So, did you hear my question, Sandra? Red says, hello at Breezy Nation. I guess Breezy is still here. She might have just popped in for a moment. What time is it now? 3:50. Yep, I didn't want to keep you guys, for a real long time today, which we don't never be on a real long time anyway, but um, I didn't put anything out to cancel because I had kind of talked to Mr. G about it. I was like, if I don't feel better by Sunday, I said, there's no way I could sit there and do a live, but I feel, better than I did earlier in the week. And then there, like I say, there were no questions anyway, just based on the type of video that it was. And maybe next week we'll have, some questions. I might sneak in um, something. There actually was two Halloween looks I wanted to do, but I just didn't have the time and I didn't feel well enough to do it. So sometimes life gets in the way of our plans, unfortunately. Yep. So you gonna tell us, Sandra, what color red you've been wearing? Or what color red that is on your picture here? Because that's very pretty on you with the dark hair. Very pretty. I have like these small, there, I guess you call it like a bin, but there's drawers on them. So I have like uh, all my nude type glosses in one, or most of them, because I got like 5 bags, and I think I showed you guys the bags because I was in a lippy tag a few months back, and some of them I probably need to actually throw out because I've had them for a while. But all my up to date new lippies I have categorized like my nudes. I have pinks. Um, I don't wear a lot of like coral or orangey, but I do have a couple. Um, so nudes, pinks, my reds. I have those in my gray color, like purple color. Like I have this really, it's a liquid uh, lippy and it's matte, but it almost looks blood red, but then it looks great. It is absolutely gorgeous. In fact, the tube that it's in is unlike any tube of lip color I've seen in my life, and I got it. I want to say in a boxy charm, and I really like it a whole lot. So, but I don't wear the reds as often. Um, I wear nudes more often, and I guess it just depends on the makeup look. Because, like I said, if I have a lot going on with my eyes, then I'll pull out a nude. And I have a couple of lip pencils that I like. In fact, I got one from ColourPop that's on the way that I want to use for a look. It's called BFF. I want to say BFF3, um, but it's in the nude family. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I could see using that lip pencil for like a full lip color. That's how beautiful it is. But yep, I got, I keep them categorized in those little drawers, and then I have the same type of box with drawers in it, and I keep different things for my eyes, like my eyeliners, mascaras, and things like that. So they'll be on hand when I need them for a makeup video. Yep. So have you guys voted? I've got the news on in the background. I couldn't believe I just talked, to my daughter, and she said she hadn't voted yet. And I'm like, I was up under the impression that everybody in Michigan got like a ballot so they can vote, but I guess that wasn't true. You voted red? Okay, good. Yep, it's very important. Exercise your right no matter who it's for. And Obama and Biden, they were here in Detroit yesterday, and I'm kind of upset about that because Stevie Wonder came with them, but I didn't hear anything about it until it was too late. And I'm like, well, why wouldn't they announce it? So, like, if people in the area wanted to come, and I'm trying to figure out where would they had have gone because they did a parking lot uh, rally. You know, like people drove their cars in, and the biggest church, because I think it probably happened at a church. The biggest church is not that far from me, Wendell Anthony's church. And I don't know, I can't call the name of it, but it's a brand new church. Because he used to be in a building, and then they advanced and got a church, and it was, you know, like a storefront at first, but they built a huge, beautiful church, and he has a big parking lot. So maybe it was there because I would have loved to see Stevie Wonder. You did it. I took Lola off because she was saying something ugly to Red. Okay. You did it just now, right? Let's see. Red says thank you. Yep, I was like, is Red gonna say something to her? But I would have preferred it to be in the background. But I told her that that was not right to do that, and she said okay. And then I don't remember seeing her say anything else except for okay, I love you. I don't know, Red, if you remember her or not. I'm gonna see. Well, I don't have your phone number, so I can't do that. I have Sandra's phone number where I could like share. Well, I can't do that either because she doesn't have a web. Because that's what I do sometimes is like share videos over the phone, and I don't know why she went on a tangent like that. Clearly, she was not blocked because she's in here. And I just think that that's wrong. She could have like been a woman, you know, and said, you know, something like behind the scenes, you know, because everybody's channel name is up there. But to do that is kind of like high school or junior high school to say stuff like that. It's elementary, as a matter of fact. Like a little kid, I don't even want to repeat the thing she's, you know, said, but I remember her now. I do remember her. All her videos were very different, very different. And I'm anxious to see if she's still, you know, doing the videos the same way because I don't remember the channel name like that. And then after I told her I remember her, then she said that. So it's like, when would you have blocked her? Because I go back and I watch all my lives after they're over with to make sure I don't miss any comments. And she hasn't been in any lives. And she hasn't commented on any videos. And so if she had I would have went back to her channel at some point in time and remember who she was. And it was something that she said within these comments that made me remember who she was. Did my thing fall down again? Or did you pick it up? Or is it still laying there? Your chair blowed out. My big chair? It blowed how far? It just blew down. Oh, knocked over. That big chair blew over? That must have been what I just heard a little while ago. Yeah, I heard something, but I didn't get up. Okay. So that's what it was. Okay. Oh my God. Sandra says Matte Maybelline is called Red Red. Okay. That would be a cute lipstick for Red December. Red Red. I like that. Because of the mask. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying, I can't wear my lipstick because of the mask, and it is hard, like if you are still working, um, you could just carry a tube of lipstick with you where you can kind of like touch it up or whatever, but you still have to keep your mask on. But I would say for sure wear like at least a lip gloss to keep your lips moisturized, even though you can't wear the lipstick. Soul Food Queen says I wear a matte lipstick. Okay. I don't know, something like I like the look of mattes, but for some reason, after a while, they tend to like crack on me, and you get like these lines and I can't understand why it does that. When you see them like on TV or in a ad in a magazine, it's like the matte lipstick is like super perfect, and I would like to have mine that way, but unfortunately it doesn't work out, at least not for too long. Not for too long. And I know I guess more women wear like reds and pinks these days, especially women of color in the nudes. But I'm gonna say when I was younger that there weren't as many shades of lipstick that African American women could wear, especially like if they were dark skin tone. They definitely could not wear like that pink frost lipstick. I used to wear pink frost when I was younger. That was like one of our first lipsticks was like a pinky look, and I forget where we got the pink frost lipstick from, but all the adults wore like a burnt orange color lipstick, and it was very natural and very beautiful. And I might do like a retro look, you know, wearing a lip color in that tone. It's so pretty, that orange. And every woman looked good in it. That was another thing. Everybody looked good in it. And I just don't know why the manufacturers at that particular time did not cater to African American market, and so that's why you saw so many females of color wearing that orange or burnt orange looking lip color. Like I said, it was pretty though, very natural, and it was a good contrast to the skin tone. I, I, let me see, I got an orange, but it's not expensive. It's like from the beauty supply store, but it's like real orange. But there was one, I was just trying to remember where did I get it from. And I want to say it was from Avon. Had a beautiful orange lip color years ago. And so when I would order it, I would order two. So if I ran out, I would have another one on hand. And I probably did that for a couple of years. And I would wear it every day, of course, because I was going to work. And just absolutely gorgeous. Next comment. The negative thing with the StreamYard is that when a moderator hides a comment, it will still show up on your screen. And I don't understand that. Wait, now I'm gonna just, let me see. Yeah, because the only thing I can do is take it down from the screen, but it's still gonna be. I've never had to kick anybody off a StreamYard. That's the first thing. And so I've never had to play with the buttons. Like you can, like, okay, I'm gonna show you. I can hide it from up here and go to the next comment, but it's still gonna be in the chat. I'm gonna go up. It might be out of the chat now. No, it's still there. Usually when you have to boot somebody from the chat, anything that they say is going to go with them because they got booted. Like I can still see it right now. But I'm thinking once the video saves, since she got booted, that's going to disappear where nobody else can see it. And I'm going to go to just one of them and see if it's a button here I can press. Okay, I do. Remember on the side, like you used to press, it had three buttons, and you could like go to somebody's channel and subscribe to them, even if you were in a live. So that is gone, at least on StreamYard. Now I want to say it's gone on regular YouTube as well. So you got it looks like a tack pen that says put user in a timeout. And then there's like a circle with the line drawn through it that says block the user. And usually I like to put them in a timeout first if I can. But if they keep up the mess, then they get blocked. And the only way they can get back in is if I unblock them. So I'm looking here at these three dots. I don't know, is it three or four? Y'all know I can't see. I want to say it's three, three dots. But yep, it should have allowed both you and Sandra to do whatever you needed to do on your side, because I moderated you all. You both have mod sticks. Let's see. Why won't this comment? Okay, there it is. I did just post it. They were put in a timeout first. Okay. Now I want to ask this because I tried to catch every comment I can. And the first one I saw, I'm like, who is this person? And so I kind of like put my guard up at first because I was like getting ready to say, if this, because they kept saying stuff, they took over the floor. I'm looking back at it now. Um, Making comments. And I'm like to myself, is this a person that's going to have to get blocked? I had already thought that to myself because who she was didn't come back to me at all. And then all of a sudden, I did remember who she was, but then she got rude. And I didn't like that. Um, Yep, she made several comments. I don't think I missed anything. Uh, so you must have put her in timeout, not block. Maybe timeout when she first came in. Maybe because I couldn't remember her and you were on guard too. Maybe that's how it happened. You put her in timeout. I see now. You put her in timeout, not block. See, it's two different things. So you had put your guard up because you were probably saying, well, if Age Graceful doesn't remember her, maybe something not right. So I think I know what happened now. So she got timed out, and then after she made those comments, then Sandra gave her the boot. Okay, all right, I got it now. Yeah, when those things happen as moderators, I leave it, up to you because I try my best to be respectful to people even when they're wrong. Um, just because I want my channel to be a certain way. Oh my goodness. How are you? Let me put your comment up here on the screen. Naturally, Jermaine, how are you? Hello, how are you? It's been so long since I've seen you. And when we all first started, you were a huge help to everybody that was trying to get their watch hours and watch time. And I was trying to remember what did we need before they changed it. And I want to say we needed 10,000 views. Then they changed it to 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. And I know you know the answer to that question because you help so many people. You say, I know it's been too long. Oh my goodness. How is your family? Where it says, I had a, oh, my eyes can't focus. I had a message of hers because it was not appropriate. She said her English was bad. Yeah, she's Filipino and her English is bad. How can I say? Her vocabulary, like which words to use. That's why one comment she made, I knew exactly who she was. And I was surprised. I really was shocked that she came out of the bag that she came out of because she is not like that on her channel. And I still can't believe that she did that. Jermaine says, yes, you remember. Oh my God. Yes, I remember. We went through some stuff. There was a young lady in here a few moments ago, and she got booted by my moderators because she came in being very rude to one of my moderators. So the other moderator uh, gave her the boot. First, she was in timeout, and I didn't know she was in timeout because I don't get a signal on this side saying somebody is in timeout. Um, but I was explaining to them that I remember her when we were trying to get our watch time so we can become monetized. And when they changed it, everybody was like, oh my God, a lot of people just felt like quitting. And you encourage people not to quit, to keep going. We would get there, and we did. So Fuquay says when she called red names, yes. Okay, that's okay, because she I think she said what she said like twice, and I was like, oh no, don't do that. That's not right to do. Don't do that. And then she said, okay, I love you, but she didn't know how to spell love. I think she put LUH, I love you, something like that. Yeah, but she's from the Philippines, and I just remember her having, fair videos. She was like real quirky. Red says, I really think a troll was impersonating her. You think so? That's a possibility because I don't see her doing that. I don't see her doing that. And sometimes trolls can get, onto your account um, and do things. I see that more happening more than it actually being her, just because she's never been like that. Never been like that. Let's see. So Food Queen says it was two of the red. Yeah, yeah, okay, yep, that's what I said. She said it once and then she said it again. I'm gonna find out after this live. Like, like I said, I try to be respectful and carry my channel in a certain way, like on screen, but these fingers can type up some stuff, okay? So, um, because I had somebody to come and leave a comment. I can't remember at this time exactly what they said. And so I let my fingers do the talking, if you understand what I'm saying, and then I blocked the person. I remember I had told Sandra about that. Jermaine says, yes, we all did. Those who remain consistent are making some money now. Yes. Yep, that's true. Or at least got monetized, because this YouTube is such hard work to earn anything, unless you have now it's a couple of channels that did really really well. Maybe no, not a couple. I'm gonna say three did really really well to the point that they're getting sponsorships now, and that's what you want because you don't get a lot of money from YouTube. It's all in the sponsorships. Red says it was a troll because she was saying inappropriate comments, but blaming it on her bad English. Yep, that now see that's the thing I couldn't understand. Now you understood English enough to say the things you said. I thought the same thing. So it's like your English is not that bad because you saying this other stuff. I thought the same thing. I agree with that comment totally. So Pupin says she said you had a part in your hair, not the one with the big head. Girl, stop. Um, yeah, she just whoever it was, if it was her, um, I would be really shocked. But if it was a troll, I could understand a little bit better. But what I'm going to say is, I apologize that that even happened. You know, Red is a beautiful person. Um, and I just love her attitude about life and everything. And she's just so helpful to me. And so I have to apologize to her that that happened. Um, Even though it was out of my control, because you don't have any control of, like who comes in. And I haven't had a troll and I don't know when. Like when I first started my channel up under the YouTube format going live, because we used oh goodness, it was a Google product that we used to go live when I first started. I can't think of the name of it though. And I used to get like some of the most horrible comments, in my stream, and I would have to put them out, and I saved those names, um, and they're on my block list. So YouTube knows that those people are not allowed to come back into my stream at any time. They're still there. Red says, I was thinking of changing my profile picture, and it's time now. Oh, baby, that's up to you. That's up to you. But yeah, that was horrible. Like I said, I don't even want to repeat the things that were said. But I really, after this is over with, have to find out um, if that was really her or not. Oh goodness, because it's just odd that she would pop up all of a sudden when I haven't even seen her. I haven't even seen any videos, um, like posts, like get a notification of any videos. But I miss a lot of them. I really do, because I got like 10,000 things going on right now in my life. And so I do miss a lot of videos, but at least I would have seen like one or two pop up. Soul Food Queen says, Red, your picture looks fabulous. It does. Yep, that's up to her. If she wants to change her picture, I wouldn't, let something that um, a person said knock me off my square and make me change up anything I do. I wouldn't. Not at all. Let's see. Next comment. She was persistent acting, Michelle. Yes, she was persistent. And I was persistent saying that she shouldn't do that. That wasn't right to do. And trying to tell her too that she wasn't blocked. But now I get it. I guess she said something and she was actually timed out. So now it all makes sense. But she wasn't understanding. And she should have got it from there, like you said something wrong or did something wrong. So there was a consequence to that. You got timed out. Now, luckily, you're back. You should apologize for what you said, and then stay on task and focus, like what we're here for, because she was asking about trying to get her skin tone uh, together. And I was willing to try to help her with that. But she was so focused on saying ugly things that it didn't make any difference at the time. So it's like, what can you do? Like I told somebody this morning on Bigo, we were in a group, like a spiritual group, but in a different way, more like your energy, because this particular lady on her channel or page on Bigo, she reads tarot cards, so she'll give you readings, and so um, we were talking about being um, responsible for things in our life. Taking accountability for the things that you do. So, as an adult person, whether you do something right or wrong, you're accountable for anything in life that you do. And so, therefore, another grown person cannot stop you from doing anything you want to do. They can talk to you and see if that'll help guide you in a different direction, but you really can't control another grown person, another grown human being. They have to be accountable for their own actions. And, who would have thought that it would actually play into my day, that situation? Let's see. That's all the comments. Yep, that's all the comments. I'm caught up with them. Uh, There was one other name. Oh, Naturally Jermaine. I want to write her name down. And I don't know, Jermaine, if you're still in here or not, but do you remember, was it 10,000 views we had to have? It didn't say anything at that particular time about how many subscribers we had. I have to go, sis. I'm cooking and making a video at the same time. Okay, I'll be over to check you out because it's been so long, so long. But I'm glad to know that you're doing good. I know you're probably cooking something real good too. Some good Jamaican food. I need to be over to your house because you don't live that far from me, but I can't come over there. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be able to come over there. I miss coming over there. But you take care and you stay safe. Yep, so hopefully that won't happen again. But at least I found like some buttons on my end that I can use because I've never had to do that before. Put anybody on time out or block them on StreamYard. We've always had, a nice upbeat group asking questions, everybody getting along, and which we are. We are, but it's just, sometimes other people come in and upset your flow or whatever you're on top, your topic is by doing something they shouldn't do. So I am so sorry, Red. And we love you. We're in good hands with Soul Food Queen as a moderator. Yes, we are. Because when I told her at first I wanted to make her a moderator, she was like, I told her I wanted to give her a blue stick because you could actually see the blue wrench. That meant you were a moderator in the old format. And I guess it's still here, but I can't see it. Um, and I think on playback you can see who a moderator is, but on here you can't. But I know who I selected as moderators. And she was like, "Well, what do I do?" And so I explained to her that when people act up, you had the ability to put them out. So I explained to her how to do it, and she was able to do it ever since. But I want to say this is probably the first time she had to do it. If she had to do it before, I don't remember. She would have to bring it to my memory. Yep. Nope, it's not. Yep. When I saw that, I'm like, at first, I'm like, are you having trouble finding your words? That's what I thought at first when I saw it, because it totally threw me off to even see that happen. Like, we having trouble finding the right words, is what I first thought. And then by the second and definitely the third comment, I'm like, oh no. And the things I said, I had to like pace myself as I was talking. The things I said was not really what I wanted to say um, to her. So I had to like kind of take it slow and think about it. Um, but I would agree with you, Soul Food Queen. It wasn't working for me either. So we all had a lesson today um, with being a moderator and what moderators do, especially in the this environment on StreamYard, because it's completely different from like the regular YouTube and what was the other one we used to use to go live? Oh my goodness. We would have to bring that one up first before we could go live. But I can't remember the name of it. We were hiding the big head comments, but they were still showing up on the big screen. Yeah, because I didn't know where the buttons were. Because I'm down here and I'm talking, because I got my keyboard here because you use your laptop, use the camera in the laptop. Like I'm gonna take my finger. If I cover up the laptop, all you see is the skin of my finger. Okay, and I pull back and the camera focuses on the screen. So I have my keyboard here so I can do things, but I don't see any buttons. But what I have to actually do is hover over the name or comment area because everybody has their own box every time a comment is made. It's in a box. And I was able to hide the comments and keep moving down, but as soon as I hide one, here comes another one. But I didn't know about these buttons. But now I have it figured out, what to do. Because since I didn't know who it was when she first came in, I'm like, oh God, if something happens, how do I put them out? on StreamYard. I've never had to do it. And so I'm like looking at the environment where they call it the broadcast room. That's what they call it. So I can mute my mic, I can stop my camera, I can share my screen. Um, I can invite people. Like I could send you guys the link and you could come up and be on the screen with me. And we can, have it like a panel style. You can do that. Uh, but I don't see any, button to put anybody out or put them in timeout. So I'm just glad we found it for like future reference, but I'm really curious about that channel because I don't that wasn't the channel name. I know that for sure. Mm. That's okay. We just had a little drama in the chat to liven things up. It livened it up all right. I'm like, oh my goodness. Completely horrible. Completely horrible. But I know, like, when people watch this, they're gonna wonder what happened. But like I say, I believe when I'm done, since she was booted, all the comments are gonna go as well. Like even if you scroll up, you can still see the comments here, but once it's all over with, it's not gonna save those comments because that person is no longer, or they'll see that the person got booted, so they take the comments with it. So the other people watching later on the replay, they're not gonna know what was said, except for what they see that might come up on the screen that you guys said. I'm not sure if what she said that I pulled up on the screen so I could read it, if that will save. But we'll find out once this video is over. Hey, Beauty Over 40, how are you? My partner in crime. You all know Beauty Over 40. At least you should. She looks different in this picture, but she's the one I do the videos with in the collaborations for the makeup. Sandra says, hello, sis. And Beauty Over 40 says, I'm good. Right, we did that. Yes, we did. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we did. It was so much fun. Let's see. Next comment is so slow. Come on, comment. Red says, hello, Beauty Over 40. I saw your Halloween makeup and it was spooky. Spooky good. Beauty Over 40 says, thank you, Red. And come on, comment. I hate when it does this. So slow. Beautiful 40 says, hello, soul. Yeah, because I could see like a comment in the background, but it's like a cover over it that's blue. And so it's hard to see through there. Yep, I'm so glad you had a little time to stop in because this is a busy lady, guys. And she has a web store where she's selling like turbans and jewelry. So if you go over to her channel, check out her description box in her videos so you can support her web store. She's got it going on. And if you're on Instagram, she's on Instagram as well. Excuse me. Okay, I don't see any more comments right now. So does anybody else have any more comments about red lip color, red lipsticks, or anything skincare related or makeup related? We kind of got sidetracked by talking about moderators. I guess not. I don't see anything else unless you guys are typing. I always give a few seconds for people to type and ask a question. That's the only thing about it. Like, you can hear me talk to you in real time, but then I have to wait for you guys to type to respond to anything I said. But that's all good. All good. I can't believe I went to look for things for like Halloween and they got Christmas stuff out already. 20 Bonner, how are you? I saw your name pop up, but let me do this. Let me go to this comment first and come down. I want to try the Lip Bar Red Boss. Okay. I haven't got anything from them since they very first came out because they're in Detroit. And I did a video on YouTube when they very first came out um, about their lip colors. But that sounds pretty, very pretty. And I got orange color lip color from them. Red says, "Do you think as women over 40 that their makeup should be less dramatic?" I do. I do. I totally agree with that. More, more natural looking. I mean, you can wear like some bold shades, but it's all in how you apply them. 20 says, yes, what moisturizer do you suggest for dry skin? You know what? I like Nivea. Nivea is an awesome moisturizer, and it's not expensive. And the Nivea you can put on your face, and you can also put it on your body. I would, try, start with something like that. And if you have like acne and things like that, you might want to try different moisturizers. But that Nivea is heavy, but not too heavy. And once you put that on, it provides so much moisture. I just absolutely love it. 20 says, okay, thanks. Yep, try that. It, like I said, it's not expensive. Like I got a big jar of it I got from Walmart. I think it was like $6, And sometimes they even sell the Nivea, the little small cans. You can get a small can from the Dollar Tree just to try it to see how you like it. And I also like how it smells. It's like a really sweet, soft scent in the background of it. Not nothing too strong. 20 says, okay. Yeah, try that and see how you like it. It's like perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, Red, that dramatic look. Um, a lot of the younger girls, they're wearing it. They're doing looks. I don't know, like some of them, if they're doing the look just to show you the different shades that are in the palette, um, or if they actually put it on like that before they, like say go out on a date or something like that, or go out for dinner. And I don't see myself wearing it. I've asked Mr. G how he felt about, the dramatic makeup that, some women wear now, younger women. Um, and he described it as clown looking like a clown, and that's what men think, when they see a woman, like if she has on a lot of makeup, they really don't like it. They really don't like it. Red says, my mother used Nivea cream and she had wonderful complexion. Yeah, Nivea is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yep, on Instagram, I see the young dramatic looks and the bold shades on their eyes. And there's a few of them. It's a group. They actually wanted me to join the group. And I'm like, oh, no, I can't do that. And they were like, oh, yes, you can. I saw one girl um, at first when she would put it on, she didn't get it placed right. So it was kind of a little sloppy looking, uh, how she applied the shades. And this was like, I'm going to say 6 to 7 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. I think I started watching those girls after my dad had passed on Instagram and going to, when they go live to watch them put on their makeup. And that same girl now, that her look was kind of sloppy, she is doing so good because she kept practicing. And I'm really amazed at what she comes up with now. It's all creativity. Um, and like I say all the time, your face is like an empty palette, like an artist use. You have your, you know, no, empty canvas, I should say, empty canvas, and then your eyeshadow palette and the makeup you use, you make the creation on your face. And it's up to you whether you want it to be very dramatic and extreme, or if you just want it to be more laid back, neutral, um, everyday type of look. It's up to you. And I would say age should be a considering factor before you apply your makeup. Yep, I do agree. Yeah, Beauty Over 40 says you have to practice. Yep, you do have to practice because anybody can do it. And I find that most people that do the really dramatic looks, they're very creative in other ways too. Like they may sew, they may draw, so they already have like a little artistic flair in them anyway. I noticed that because they'll have, like their side hustles that they do, and I'm like, oh, they kind of creative anyway. That's why they do so good with this makeup. And then, like we say, you have to practice. So, but for every day, a person my age wearing those dramatic looks, nope. If I had to choose one makeup look, it would be like an everyday look. Yep, that's right. I agree. Yep, something soft because, as the saying goes, less is more. How about that? Less is more. And if you go overboard with your makeup, it's like people might look at you and say, oh, you look so pretty, so you don't feel bad. But in their mind, they'll be like saying, what is going on? But I do love to be creative and have fun sometimes. Yep, you do a good job. Um, you do some dramatic looks, but it's not like with very bold colors. Like I've seen some people take the whole entire palette and they'll do the look to show you what that particular shade looks like, but they put all of them on, every last shade that's in the palette, or a majority of them, but their goal is to show you what the shades look like. So I can understand that. And at the end of the day, I don't think that they wear those looks out. I think they put them on, show you what everything looks like, and then they wash their face and do another look. One girl, I want to say she goes live every day on Instagram. She's in the service, and I think that her home is on the base, and she'll get off of work and come home and take off her uniform because it's just the army fatigue type top, the shirt and the pants. So it's not like a blazer or anything. So she'll take off her little uniform and she'll get busy. I'll see it come across my screen that she's going live. And sometimes I go and look if I have the time. Yeah. So a lot of those real dramatic or bold looks you might see, Red, a lot of them are just done just to show you what the shades look like in the palette. They're not going out with them. And sometimes they also do them like in high fashion too, like for fashion shows. Those types of looks are for that. I could see that all day for fashion shows. If I didn't work, I probably would go live every day too. I remember before I got sick, I was doing my YouTube and going to work. And I would tell my girlfriend, because I picked her up and dropped her off every day. And sometimes I would be listening to YouTube videos on the way to work, just about every day. And if I had a note to do that I didn't do the day before, I would go in and put on a video on the counter as I sat on my computer and did my notes before I started seeing my patients. And I told her, I said, you know what? I said, I could do YouTube all the time. I just love YouTube. But YouTube is a lot of work. And now that now that I'm not working, I don't feel well enough to do it every day like I had thought in my mind. Maybe, if I felt better, I would want to do it every day. But I actually, tried to do some type or some form of YouTube every day, whether it was answering comments or going to people's channels. Like I would wake up like an hour early and go watch videos or either answer comments before I would even get dressed to go to work. That's how much YouTube I was doing. Red says, great discussion. Yep, it is better than the one that we had earlier. I totally agree. But I'm looking at my clock, and actually, in 2 minutes, our time will be up for Sunday Skin. I always try to at least give it 2 hours so I can have enough time to interact with you guys. And then by it being Sunday, let you guys go and do some of the things you need to do because everybody is busy on YouTube. And I just enjoy and appreciate the time that you guys come and spend with me. It's much appreciated because I know how much work YouTube is. And to devote 2 hours and stay like Red, you're a moderator and you stay for 2 hours. I don't want to go over that and take up all your full day, Sandra. Everybody has things to do, so I want to be respectful of your time as well. But I enjoy, being with you guys. Like I could sit and talk to you like all day, it's no problem. But like I said, I want to be respectful of your time. I've done longer videos. I think the longest lives. I think the longest live I've ever done is like 5 hours, I want to say. I think that's the year that I first started, and I think I went 5 hours and then took a nap and went back and did like 2 more hours. So it was like 7 hours worth of live within a 24-hour period of time, but we were busy grinding, trying to get our views so we could become monetized. That's what happened. Bill 40 says, you're encouraging me. I think I'll go live in TikTok tomorrow. On TikTok tomorrow. I don't know anything about TikTok. Not a thing. I think the things that I see on Instagram are so cute, and I'm trying to learn Bigo. So, the stuff I got going on personally, and then my YouTube, and then trying to learn Bigo. For me, that's a lot. Maybe after I learn Bigo, maybe I'll do a little bit of TikTok because I might be able to add like a little bit of that footage into my Bigo account. So let's see. Next comment. Oh, come on. Brown brows. Hi, ladies. How are you? Welcome to the stream. This is a pretty and sweet lady, guys. If you don't know her, please pay her a visit. Red says, I did a 2.5 hour live stream in the riots of Minneapolis with 5,000 in the stream in May. Did you? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I remember that mess in Minneapolis. Let's see, next comment. What's that Bigo? Okay, it's Bigo. Bigo is an app. It's on your phone. I'm gonna pull it up and show you. It's an app on your phone, and you go live. Um, and when you're live, people come into your live, and if they like what you're doing, they start doing what they call throwing you gifts. When they throw the gifts turn into beans. Okay. And then the beans that you earn, you convert to cash. Like I said, I'm just learning it. You can go on Bigo by yourself, or you can join a family because families are supportive and they'll come to your live stream, and you can throw each other gifts because whatever you throw within a family or agency, you'll get back pretty much. Because I threw some gifts this morning before church and I got it back. I didn't really even lose anything. To throw the gifts, though, you have to purchase a packet of diamonds because it takes diamonds to purchase the gifts that you're going to throw. Okay. Um, and they have like battles they call PKs, where, like, say for instance, I might battle with you, and you do what you do, but they can see both of us. You do what you do, I do what I do, and people are throwing us gifts. And whoever gets the most gifts, they win the most beans that will convert into money. So there's literally PKs going on all night, all day. Bigo is a 24-hour app. Um, they say no pornography, no vulgarity, no smoking in the camera. Like, you could, like, I got my hookah. I can't hold it in my hand. I mean, my vape stick. I can't have it in my hand. If I want to hit it, I have to go off camera to hit it. You have comedians. You have strippers that do virtual lap dances. You have people that read tarot cards. I haven't been to her channel yet, but B Loves has a page on Bigo, and I'm assuming that she's cooking uh, and maybe doing mukbangs. Her sister Adrienne, I'm an admin for her, so when she goes live and people act up, then I put them out of her live. Over there, um, some of the trolls that come into lives can be very vulgar, and I kind of watch to see where their hands are And their arms, if I can't see their hands, then I'm assuming that that person is probably in jail and he likes how you look and he's down here doing something. So you kind of have to be careful which sector that you go into visiting, because then it might start sending you recommendations to go into that sector. So right now I'm trying to link up with this lady that likes makeup, and she has a channel, but she doesn't do makeup. So I'm trying to link up to her because she was recommended that I get to know. But I'm kind of thinking, for me, at first I was going to do the makeup over there as well, but I think I might add on to my cooking channel because I have 2 YouTube channels. And I think I might just cook on Bigo, like different recipes, because everybody got to eat. So hopefully, people like what I'm doing and they'll throw me gifts. So let me see how big can I don't know how big I can get this. Okay. This little app up here in the corner. Let's see, can I see it on the screen? Yeah, it's white. It's got like a little animal in there. That's the Bigo Live app. And I'm just going to warn you, when you go on, you're going to see some of everything. But you have to kind of ignore it and find your niche, and set your account up, and then people will come in. It's monitored 24/7. They got a lot of bots that monitor what you're doing, because if you're doing something they don't like, they're going to take your page away. What I don't understand is, because since it's no pornography or vulgarity, I don't understand why the dancers get away with doing the virtual lap dances, or either being on the exercise balls and they, twisting, turning, and um, twerking, and they have on really scant clothes. So I don't quite get that part, how they get away with that. But it's a way to earn money. There's puppets over there. Some of the puppets are nice puppets. Some puppets are very vulgar. Um, there's rappers on there, people that aspire to be rappers. There's people on there that do poetry. There's people on there that come on every day to give you an encouraging word and try to, help you build like self-esteem and things, like channels like that. People who write books, whatever creativity, whatever creative gift you have, people are doing on Bigo. The creativity part, and then some of the other parts are not as creative. Um, so I'm, like I said, I'm still trying to learn it. It's a weird environment, but you can get paid from it. You can earn 2 checks. You can earn a Bigo check, which means that you have a large following, or you can earn money from the people that follow you. And the only thing different over there, when you go live, you might only have like maybe like 10 people that you chatting to in your environment, but you might have like 200 people in your chat just watching you. So it's a chance for people to come and see your content and decide if they like it or not. And if they like it, they're going to drop down where they can actually talk to you. They'll come out the skybox and actually drop down into the chat where they can talk to you, and they can become your fan, and they can follow you, and it's up to you if you want to follow anybody back. The only people I follow is the people that I associate with or that are in my particular family. Those are the only ones I follow. Unless I run into somebody, like say for instance, when I'm moderating for Adrian, somebody come in and talk to her, and they seem like they good people, then I might follow them. But the fans, I don't just follow anybody that drops out of the sky and comes down into my uh, Bigo live chat. You can be by yourself, or you can have a panel of up to, I think, 9 boxes, and this chair is sitting there, so you go and you join. So while you in that panel, whoever comes to see the host that's given that panel for the day, they just start throwing gifts. They'll throw gifts to the host. They'll throw gifts to whoever is sitting on the panel. And those gifts, like I said, build up from gifts to beans, and then the beans convert to money. And the reason that happens is because people have paid for packages, diamond packages, so they can buy the gifts to throw you. It's a weird environment. I always learn about things and on the back end and in late time. And the only way I know about Bigo is because of uh, Beloved's life telling her sister Adrian. And I watch Adrian's videos and have been watching her for some time. And I leave comments. She comes to my channel, leave comments. So um, I'm an admin for her. You know, that's the only reason I know about it. Is she was saying it was like a new source out there where you could earn income, and her sister had told her about it. So I said, well, I'll try it. And so far, I think I like it, but I just got to see which way I'm gonna go with it. It's hard to explain. You have to go over there and kind of like work your way around and maybe like visit some lives and stuff like that. Anybody can sign up for a Beagle account. Don't give your ID information to anybody. Um, when you first go on, guys will see that you're new. They're going to come and say that they want to be your sugar daddy and give you an allowance of $5,000 every week, which we know that that's a scam. I think that happened to me like my first week, and now that they see that I'm leveling up, I don't get that problem anymore. But when you're brand new, people will try to scam you, so be careful with that. Other than that, I've been having, some fun over there with the people that I've linked up with. So I don't know. Like I said, it's different. It's a different environment. And I wish it was something I could bring up on the screen here to show you, but it's a phone app. Okay, let me go back up. Okay, oh, a lot of comments. Okay, this comment. Soul Food Queen says Nivea is very good, and Pond's too. Yep, I love Pond's cold cream. That's old school. That Pond's. My mom used to use that. Come on, comment. What is going on? Is it coming? Let's see. There we go. Hey, Michelle with her cute stuff. Yes, she is cute. I just finished recording, editing, and uploading. Haven't eaten yet today. Just wanted to say hi. Okay, I'm so glad you came to say hi. Yep, you go eat. I totally understand. I just appreciate you for popping in. Next comment. Come on, comment. It's like I have to hit it twice before it comes. It's running slow. Red says, thanks for stopping by. Brown Brows. Next comment. ATJH Travels. Hey, good evening to you. How are you and the family? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And I was babbling about Bigo. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Let's see, I'm trying to get the next comment to pop up. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't know why it's running slow because I have a very high speed internet, but it might just be this app today. Hope all is well. Can't stay tonight, but we'll rewatch on the flip side. Sledgehammer, that like button. Stay safe, awesome, and blessed. You do the same. Those are good people right there. If you don't know them, take a visit to their channel. It's a family channel. They, you know, before the virus, they went somewhere everywhere and they record their travels and they have so much good, clean fun. And now I feel kind of bad for them in terms of like traveling and showing us things, but I love their channel. So Food Queen says, I think a woman use makeup for the right occasions looks good. Yeah, you know, you gotta put it, just right when you don't want to scare the man away. How do you spell the application? Bigo. Bigo. I call it Bigo. I've heard people say Big O, but it's Bigo. Bigo. Okay, next comment. Sounds mostly scary. It freaked me out in the beginning, but I'm used to it now, and I'm learning my way around it. And like I said, since I'm in a family now, that kind of helps that I have how many people in my family? Probably 10 or 11 people in my family. And so we support one another and go to each other's live streams. Fab Five Crafts, hey baby, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. This is another good family oriented channel. A lot of DIYs on this channel, a lot of hauls, just good, clean, honest fun on this channel. If you don't know her channel, go over and say hello and just remind her that you met her in Age Graceful's live stream. Next comment, Red says, hi at Fab Five. Next comment, hey Age Graceful, my girlfriend Camilla loves your work. Greetings from the UK. Oh, tell Camilla I said thank you, Alexander. I appreciate you guys from the UK. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Next comment. Come on. Beautiful natural makeup. Hey, hi everyone. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Now this is what I'm talking about. It's so good to see you. Let's see. Next comment. Fab Five says, I don't know about Beacon. When I first went over there, I was like, OMG. But it's up to you what environment you go into. Because when you get a new app, you kind of play with the buttons, but everything is in squares. Each page is in a square. But I can look at the square now. And if I see somebody leaned against the wall and I see they backside and some booty hanging out their shorts, I know what type of page that is. But if I see, like an advertisement that says, get your dose of daily encouragement here on my channel, then I know that that's a different part of Bigo and something that I might be interested in. So you kind of have just like YouTube, you got different channels on YouTube, and so you kind of flick through them and you watch the ones that you like. But the only thing, um, you just got in that environment over there, and there's also one other environment which I don't get. Um, these two girls, um, well, they're grown women. They're in their 30s. They're up under the same agency or family, and they get a lot of gifts thrown at them. And they're one is jealous of the other, or they both jealous or whatever, and so they get into arguments. And I want to say that I think they live in the same town. They have to live in the same town. But I was watching and found out that they actually got into a real fight. The girl came on, all her nails was broke off. The other one, she came on, she dark skin tone, but I guess she had a black eye. I'm like, are they serious right now? I couldn't believe it. So then another channel, just like the beef sector on YouTube, screenshots or records what's going on in their life as they talking about whatever occurred. Then that channel now is their content is to show people that missed everything what happened. And that channel, what is the name? The receipt carrier or something like that, because they call any kind of proof that something happened a receipt. So the name of the channel has something to do with receipts. And so her channel gets a lot of gifts thrown at her because people like that she has the receipts of the drama that they can, listen to, because they might have missed what happened, or they might have been put out of the channel that had the drama, but maybe they might have blocked them or something like that, but they can still find out what happened by going to the Receipt Queen, I think it's called. Receipt Queen is her channel. So, like I said, I've been like floating around, pressing buttons and learning, and I know what to stay away from. Let's see, next comment. One of my favorite channels. Let's see, next comment. Beautiful Natural Makeup says, Red December 02, hello. Next comment. Come on, comments. Positive Bluebird. Hey, Michelle and Red, I'm dropping a like. Family here, loud, so I'll say hello and happy November. Happy hello to you too, Positive Bluebird. Thank you for flying in. Next comment. Come on, comments. Fat Firecraft says, thanks, love. No problem. Because it's the truth. Fat Firecraft says, thumbs up, family. Thank you so much. Beautiful Natural Makeup says, great. Absolutely. Next comment. Red says, earlier in the stream when you were talking about Bigo app, I thought you were talking about Vimo. That's why I asked what your Vimo account was. Oh, okay. Okay, no, it's called Bigo app. It's called Bigo. And like I say, once on your level one, when you first come in, even girls, I forgot about that part. Even girls have come in when I first started and asked me, "Do I like girls?" And I'm like to myself, "Can't they see how old I am? Why would well, I mean, these are like young girls in their 20s and stuff. Like, what would make you think that I want to come to your channel and watch you? You know, like I said, they sit on the exercise balls and rock back and forth. And wait, let me close this box. Let me add this box. I couldn't believe it because I want to show you. Let me put my camera down. So, oh, I'm gonna knock my mic over. So they'll have on the top and they'll, show their chest, breast rather. And then they'll have, I got on a jumpsuit, but they'll have on like shorts cut way up on their leg. And then they'll sit there and they'll just rock back and forth, and if people throw them gifts, then they'll turn around and start twerking. If nobody throws them gifts, they say, okay, I'm leaving. That's like their job. Isn't that something? And then they'll click out. I'm gone. I'll come back later when you all throw gifts. So that's how some of the girls, unfortunately, over there earn their money. There is one channel, though. She's a provocative lady, but she's tasteful with it, and she has adult sex talks. Um, like I guess like a sex therapist type situation. However, I don't think that she is certified or has a degree. I think it's probably based off of experience. But she's really nice. And like I said, her stuff is, tasteful, what she does over on her channel. And there's nothing wrong with that, because everybody is adults, if you talk about a little bit of sex or something like that, you know, I can understand that. But um, sitting on the bed or sitting in the chair grinding, for people because it's a lot of guys that's in jail that'll come to watch. And I don't understand where they get phones from in jail. They give them phones now. And so I watch, like, they might come in like this, and I don't see no hands. They be down here if I'm doing my admin duties. And so I say, okay, if I don't see some hands in a minute, I'm gonna boot them out because they kind of sit back in the dark. And I'm like, mm-mm. They doing something they ain't got no business doing. And in fact, and my hands couldn't move fast enough this particular day. And I hope that the people that monitor Bigo block this person's account because when he came in, he was already ready. And you know what I mean by that? He had it out of his pants and it was standing straight up in the air. And it was so funny because Adrian's like, H graceful, H graceful, H graceful. And I'm like trying to get in, to like kick him out because you have to answer questions. Like, are you sure you want to boot this person? And I got him out. But like I said, he must have been sitting at the top because you don't have to drop in the comments. You could just sit up in the skybox and see what's going on. And then whenever you're ready, you can drop down and actually be seen. That's the one thing on Bigo. Like I'm talking to you, you all can see me, but I can't see you. On Beagle, you can see each other. You can see each other. That's the one of the biggest things about being on Beagle. So the guys in prison will drop down from the skybox so they can actually feel like, I guess, that they in the room with her. When I'm moderating over there, and they be ready, and I have to kick them out. I'm like, I don't believe this. I do not believe this. Let's see. Next comment. Armelia Pino, Pino, Penelope. Oh, wait, you're not. Okay. I can see that. Bye. You got that, Red or Sandra? Let me see. I'm just going to block that one. I'm not going to put that one in a timeout. I ain't got to post no comment about it. Like on my side, when I block, it says, um, did I want to post a comment about the person I blocked? I really don't want to. Let me see what you're saying, Red. Please remember to be respectful when entering the chat. Thank you, Red. What is it today? What is it today? With the trolls. And I'm talking about trolls, but I'm talking about trolls of a different type. So when you go on Bigo, um, just be cautious, is what I would say, because it's a lot going on over there. A whole lot going on over there. Let's see. Michelle, she was blocked. Not sure why you could read that. You know what? We both must have blocked because the screen came up for me and asked me, did I really want to block this person? And I said yes. Yeah. So it's okay, baby. It is fine. But trolls are real. It happens. It happens. I should have let them stay in here and told them the story about me. I don't know. I probably already told you all about it. When I was a little girl, I thought that I was related to Snow White because my maiden name is White. And my mom made my lunch and she put an apple in my bag. And the teacher told us the story of Snow White. So I didn't eat the apple. I brought it all the way back home and put it on the counter, put the bag on the counter. And my mother was like, why didn't you eat your apple today, Michelle? And I was like, well, my cousin Snow, she ate the apple and she died. So since we had the same last name, I didn't want to take a chance to eat the apple. So I am White, whoever that person was that came in here, because my last name is White and I'm related to Snow. How about that? Oh, goodness. Soul Food Queen says, you go, Red. Yep, thumbs up. Yep, I think me and Red was on that one at the same time. Yep, but it's kind of funny, and I, would tell the people at work about that story, and they would crack up. So the psychiatrist I work with, neuropsychologist, I'm sorry, not psychiatrist, neuropsychologist I work with, I said, "Is that?" I told him the story about how I thought I was related to Snow White when I was a little girl. I was like, that normal? And he was like, oh, yeah. You know, Forty said that's crazy. Yep, that was crazy. 20 is laughing. Yep. Yeah, but I guess my mom didn't tell my dad when it happened. Um, he didn't find out that I thought I was related to Snow White. I think I was in my late 30s when we was just over there one day sitting around watching TV, and my mother happened to bring it up. I can't remember what we were watching though. My daddy said, "What?" And he just fell out laughing. I'm like, well, you know, I thought Snow was her first name and White was her last name. And our name is White. It was so fun. But that's just the innocence that children have, especially when I grew up, you know. I grew up in a time where I couldn't drink out of certain water fountains. I remember my dad stopping me, and I think I told you guys that before, but just to see how much things have changed since I was a little girl, but still they're not where they need to be. They're not where they need to be. So, such is life. You know, you have fools coming in saying, you know, what that person said. It's crazy. But we just have to stay prayed up and pray for those that are silly. Beautiful 40 says, wow. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we actually went a little bit over our time today, but I think it was a good time because we had some good discussions. We had a couple of trolls, but that's okay because that happens on YouTube and it happens on Bigo as well. But if you just want to get the app and just go over there and kind of look at things, you can do that as well. But um, once you download the app and you go into the environment, please note because they're gonna see you at level one. They're gonna come at you real fast with the sugar daddy stuff. I even had an old lady named Rosa who wanted to give me money. Dear, are you okay? I would like to give you some money because you know it's the pandemic. Something she was saying. I'm like, no, ma'am. I'm like, I'm okay. I was like, if you have money, you know, give it to somebody else who needs it. Um, and so uh, I don't know. I'm gonna try to put it up here so you can see like some of the events that are popping up. Some of them you could tell what they're. Yeah, you could definitely tell. So I'm gonna just show you. Let me see if you can see it. And when you see like women, you know, posing and stuff, you kind of know what type of channel that is. So you wouldn't, you know, click on that box. Um, but then some people have description over their box telling you, you know, what they do. But like I said, it's some poets on here, people who write books and gamers. That's another thing. Gamers are on here. A lot of gamers. It's just a different type of environment, and each square is somebody's page, and you can click on and visit them. Let's see. Next comment. Come on, comment. How many moderators do you have on here or over on Bigo? Because I have a lot of moderators here on YouTube. I think I might have like at least 20 moderators on YouTube. Because back when, like I say, when we first started and we were trying to get our views so it can become monetized, it was more to our advantage to go live because the live streams were worth more hours some kind of way than a regular video. So we were doing a lot of lives, and when you new to YouTube, you get a lot of trolls coming into your lives. Oh my God, you get a lot of trolls. But on Bigo, I've only gone live once, and that was just to practice the environment and learn like the buttons. And my family came into the live with me. And then some other people joined, and I was glad that the people that joined in were nice people, and they liked me, and they became a fan of my page. Um, but I had things to do, uh, YouTube wise and things at home, so I haven't gone live since. But since I don't have a video that I have to do or have to post uh, within some time, now I got some more time to go over to Bigo. The only thing I do have to do is visit some channels on YouTube. So I'm doing that first, and then I'll get back to the Bigo and see what's going on over there in terms of me trying to continue to grow my fan base. They don't call it subscribers, they call it fans. How many fans do you have? And you get different badges and different medals, depending on how many fans you have. When you um, come into people's rooms, they give you like a vehicle to ride into the room on, and you're like, you can't see it, but you can see other people's vehicles as they zoom in. So you have your vehicle in your toolkit that you know you have, and when you go to different people's lives, it just say age graceful is coming, and you see the vehicle. It's got a lot of little cute different things to it, and the gifts that you can give people are cute. That you use your diamonds on. It's different. It's different, and I don't have any moderators over there because I can control it myself. It's easy to control on Bigo yourself. If it's not a lot of people in, but if you have a lot of people in, then you want to get, they call them admins. Yep, so it's different. But I think I'm going to end this stream, guys, and let you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And I'm going to find me something to eat because I haven't eaten today. I had a good dinner last night. I had crab legs, oh God, and red skin potatoes and corn. I made my little butter sauce. It was so good, so good. I wish I had some left, but I'll find something. I made Coney Island for Mr. G. Maybe some of that is left. If him and my son didn't eat it up, maybe I can have Coney Island. Um, Beef hot dogs, and I made my own chili sauce. And, some French fries or something. I don't know. I want something to eat. I know that. And find something good to watch on TV. Oh, I know what I want to watch. I want to watch. I need to sign up for Hulu because I want to see that movie Bad Hair with Usher And what's the girl's name they used to sing with Beyonce? She's in it, and a couple of other people are in it, but it's about a singer. Instead of selling her soul, she sold her scalp to like the devil to get some type of weave. And once you get this weave in your head and have this beautiful hair, your life is supposed to be mystical, beautiful life. Um, and when she went to get the weave, all I can remember is they were in her scalp, and it seemed like they were cutting her scalp off, or either pulling her hair out of her head, like by bunches, to put this hair on. Anyway, I want to see it. I want to see that movie, but I have to sign up for Hulu, so I'm gonna sign up. You've seen it? Oh my goodness. Was it real scary? 'Cause I don't like scary movies, but I like the description of that movie. And once I seen her scream, I'm like, what did they do to her hair? It's called Bad Hair. And I don't know. I think it's Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland. I think she's in it. Her and Usher and some other people. Yep, I want to see that. But if it's some Housewives of Potomac or somebody on, I know the new Housewives, I think they start next weekend. Red got her. That troll that was here, I think we both did at the same time. Yeah. But I enjoyed you guys, and I appreciate you spending some time with me on a Sunday afternoon. And it was just a little bit different today, but still fun. It's still fun to have a little, girl chat, chit chat, talk about some things. So you guys have a good rest of your evening, and try to relax and enjoy, because that's what I'm going to do: relax, enjoy, and get me something good to eat, of which I don't know what that's going to be. And Twani, I'm so glad that you were here. So glad. All right, guys. You all have a good evening. And I will see you in the next edition of Sunday Skin. You all take care. Bye.